Hey coach here, your very own GoHilevel Ninja. In today's video, we're going to talk about hiring your first. Okay, so if you're just starting out and you don't have any employee yet, chances are you're doing everything by yourself. At some point of your business, you know that you need to hire your very own first employee. So today's video, we're going to cover who, when, and how. Who to hire, when you should do it, and actually how do you go about that. We're going to start off with, should I do it? So my answer to that question have always been, it depends. So my recommendation to that question is that as business owner and as an entrepreneur, you should always try to do everything into your business from A to Z by yourself first. Like learn the know-how on how to do it yourself first, and then start hiring someone else to do it. In that way, you know the actual energy, time, and effort need to get the job done, and you can evaluate whether this employee or this candidate is a good fit based on those benchmarks. For me personally, I start off with learning Facebook ad, learning how to do appointment setting and closing, and I actually know how to do that myself. Now that I don't do it for my business, I actually have the standard and the knowledge to actually judge someone when they first come in based on their performance. Right? So hopefully that makes sense. Now, obviously, don't take this out of context. You should never do everything into your business at some point when you're actually scaling up. That's actually no way you can scale by trying to do everything in your business. So the next question is who? So the answer to that is very straightforward, is that you always want to hire your weakness. So for example, if you're an entrepreneur who's very good at Facebook ad and operation, you want to hire appointment setter and closer first, right? And then have yourself on the back end. But if you're really good with marketing and sales, you want to be hiring Facebook ad manager first. In my case, if you were to use me as an example of our agency, I start off hiring an appointment setter first. I was doing ad, and then after that, I'll quickly switch from doing ad to closing and doing marketing and have a Facebook ad guy at the back end. So the next question here is when should you start your first hire? So the answer to this is very straightforward again. So when you actually start to work like 24 hours in a day, 26 hours in a day, that's when you know you need to hire someone, right? And the other clue would be stress. You start like losing your hair and like stressing out about your business, and you start to doing repetitive tasks that is assigned to actually outsource and delegate to other people. So one of the points I try this home is to look at when not to hire. So the number one obvious factor is profit. If you don't have enough profit, it's probably not a good situation to hire a second employee and pay them salary. So the other point that you want to look at is automation. So delegation doesn't mean outsourcing immediately. It could mean automated. Some tasks could be automated. So you always want to ask yourself, can I automate this without hiring an actual human? The other point is an honest feedback to yourself. For me personally, as an entrepreneur, you get procrastinated and you just get lazy doing the tasks that you're supposed to do. You should really ask yourself that, am I delegate this because it need to be outsourced and it need to be done by someone else, or I'm just lazy, or I'm just like not doing what I'm supposed to do, right? Really have that honest feedback and honest conversation to yourself. Now let's look at the fun part. How are we actually go about this? So obviously you want to look at Indeed, Seek, Outwork, onlinejob.ph, or Facebook groups. Facebook groups is actually massive for something that is for free. I'm going to link this document below, but I'll also give you a example of the job description that we have. We also do this in a Facebook group. It's really depend on the group. If the group doesn't have any restriction, you should keep it as vague as possible to get a lot of people inbox you or email you or apply to your link. But if the Facebook group have rules, right, you should be as detailed as possible to actually match those rules, right? So this is one of the job script that we have for our appointment setter back then, and you know, we actually use the script and we actually test it before we give it to you. If you look at this, there's 253 comment on this post alone on this one group, but obviously, you know, I post in multiple groups, and this is screenshot like putting the appointment setter through our hiring process and getting book appointment from them. So if anyone who have not known me yet, my name is Vico Kang from Vicolize Online Consultant. I run a multi-six-figure marketing agency that serves real estate agents in Australia and New Zealand to get more listing and be more profitable in their business. At the same time, you know, we also an official GoHighlevel partner. We have actually onboarded 200 plus agency owner onto the software at this time of recording. So if you haven't got an account yet, make sure that you actually click the link on the description to make sure that you are actually using our affiliate link to get an account to get that bonus extension when it comes to the free trial. So you're going to get a 30-day free trial when you're actually using our affiliate link. Highlevel itself is originally offer a 14-day free trial, but because we are an official partner with them, you are actually getting the benefit of the 30-day extension when it comes to the free trial, as well as qualify for our bonus gift and our snapshot. If you want to know more detail about the bonus gift and the help and the support, the snapshot that we actually offer for new user, as you know, aka new affiliate that join Highlevel through us, make sure that you also check the link in the description as well. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. The how-to is come up with a attractive script. Here's the example. So obviously make a variation of that using ChatGPT. Go to different Facebook groups, obviously, you know, with different keywords. Facebook will automatically suggest a similar group. If you join a particular group like a virtual assistant or appointment setter group, Facebook will just recommend 10 other groups. So join all of that and post. Same as with Upwork and Indeed, onlinejob.ph, we have a lot of success with that. I would highly recommend that you paid for a premium plan for onlinejob.ph. If you think it's expensive, actually pay it for a year, right? It was 300 something for a year, and it's actually not that expensive if you pay it for a year. We paid the top plan for $350 a year, and it worked out to be like $1 a day, so it's really cheap. We always post, and we have like a lot of candidates coming in. If you want to know more on how the hiring process go, we're gonna link a video on our recruiting snapshot, so make sure you check that out to actually see the workflow, how we actually hire and how we actually recruit, and how we actually keep a talented player onto our pipeline. So this is it. This is a short video. If you are a beginner, obviously your first hire doesn't need to be more complex or workflow automated. Just simple copy and paste scripts into a job board and actually talk to people and have a conversation with them through a messenger or email and get them onto your team. All right, hopefully this helped. One of the things that I want to mention is that with our course, right, like this is going to be the training for your appointment setter. So you can give like this Facebook prospecting training, Instagram training. We're going to add a couple more. Obviously we're going to add LinkedIn and cold email for sure in there, but you can literally just give our video to your appointment setter and get them up to speed really fast without having to have your own video. And we even include our script and our SOP in there, so make sure that you actually check those out carefully. Hey guys, if you enjoy watching the video, make sure that you are also checking out this content right there.